Welcome to the Sleepy C and Big B Show.
Welcome and welcome to the new edition of the Sleepy C and Big B Show.
That was very interesting.
I know, right?
Yeah, you really you kind of brought that down a few octaves.
I brought it in. Yeah, I brought it down. Hello, Barry White voice.
Barry White, or I don't have a rebuttal. I don't have a backup.
Just tell us who's here.
Here we are, as usual. Sleepy C, Big D. Hello, hello. It's okay, don't say hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, here I am, after introducing everything,
Yeah.
like people don't know you're here.
Right.
And then, of course, fact checker Rosa. Ooh, ooh. And here for a second week in a row, Hot Mama.
Yay!
What are we doing to our listeners?
I don't know. I'm going to have to work on that.
2 weeks in a row of Hot Mama?
Torture.
Yeah, we're testing the eardrums. We're gonna keep this lively.
If anyone still has speakers left.
That explains why my right speaker, one of them went out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously I just said
I
the
have
right
this
one,
high-pitched buzz sound. Yeah, no, that's just extra.
I
just editing.
I just hear that. I hear that all the time now.
Constant.
Yeah, it's
Constant.
it's like a grenade.
She
and how
typically
you
sits
have
to
that.
your left side. That way you still have one good ear.
Yeah, that's why also I keep this open. The one headphone up so that it's
That's probably
delicate.
the one you should cover, yeah.
Well, I figured I just recently learned that my dominant eye is my left eye, so I figured I should probably go opposing.
You have a
right?
dominant ear, too?
I should
What
probably.
does that
Well,
mean?
I just think I should go opposing so that I can visually see on the left really well.
Right.
Maybe I should keep my right ear in good shape so that I can hear.
A la the iguana?
I can hear what I can't see on the right side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm covering all my bases.
Right.
I'm covering all my bases.
There it is.
I don't know what that is now. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, you made that one up, but that's cool.
It was almost like slapping the bass.
Yeah, slapping something.
But weirder. Definitely less fitting in the conversation. I'm sorry.
So.
You did it.
Yes, it's happened. So, anyways, real quick, touch on Esther. Thank you. Not touch on Esther. That sounds.
Let's not. Say
I don't
we
wanna-
did.
Maybe not tonight.
How's
the
the
record,
medication doing?
She'll change her mind after a couple beers.
Right?
I'm like, I don't mind if you don't mind.
And there it is.
Didn't even get past the first beer.
I
Didn't
even
get
told
that
Rosie I'm that bitch.
Speaking of, how's the medication?
100%.
Non-existent at this point.
Okay.
Okay, I see you. No, bring it back. No, it's still going strong. I'm still doing really good, but I think that it's evening out now.
The bitchiness has gone away? Or you?
No, the bitchiness
No.
is still there.
It will always reside.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The
Yeah.
enhanced bitchiness.
I think that I've kind of like evened it out a little bit and kind of been like, okay, like
Okay, I can feel this. I got
like
you.
okay, Esther, this isn't that big of a deal. It's I think minus tonight. Fuck that. That's a big deal. No, I'm just kidding, kind of.
I'm not sure. Maybe someone's going to elaborate.
Yeah, well, Dave, if you can notice if I'm not wearing headphones.
Oh, will
Can you see that? You see my ears?
Remember we discussed it last week, how she had just forgotten them.
Yeah.
And the few times that obviously, this is the first back-to-back sessions, I think.
Yeah.
But prior to that...
I think I've brought them once before, and it was like so cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then once you let me use your
Correct.
headphones, and then a couple of other times I just have been naked.
Yeah.
My ears are naked.
I mean, do you want
Minus
some of this?
No, it's
I've
okay.
warmed these ones
it's
up
so
already.
beyond that now.
Oh, God. For the record, just a quick excerpt. I always feel weird about how to pronounce that word. Excerpt. Isn't it spelt with a PT?
It
Can we get
reminds me of
a fact
archives,
check?
Like archives is what it looks like. I
Right.
want to call it archives, but
Right.
it's not archives.
Yeah, chives are for potatoes.
Or records. Archives.
It said archivos in Spanish.
I like that better.
Really? That's way better. I'm just gonna Spanglish it up whenever I need to use the word archive.
Archives.
It's not often, but
Right.
but real quick, I just want to apologize because a second ago I totally used the term "these ones" or the phrase, and my mom, who I know will listen, is gonna not be super stoked about that.
She's not going to be happy with
Wait,
you.
why?
Well, these ones is unnecessary. It's like a double negative almost, but
Okay.
it's like a double positive. For the record, real quick, excerpt is with a P. So even though
Excerpt.
excerpt but it's pronounced excerpt, right?
Let's just not use words like that in our day-to-day life.
It is with the P?
Look, you can make
It's
you
in
can
there,
make it
yeah.
talk.
Right.
You can make it
Yeah,
talk,
make it
can't
talk.
you?
Let's hear it.
And what's...
Excerpt. That's what we
Excerpt.
said.
He says the P.
Make it
Play it
Here, right
again.
up on the microphone.
Excerpt.
He does.
You don't if you're not saying the P.
He's awkward. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't agree.
Excerpt.
You know what, though?
I don't hear the P.
It's
I'm
probably...
definitely looking forward to listening to that later.
Excerpt.
It's probably just like...
Now type in penis. Let's hear
Make him say penis.
It's all penis.
Penile.
Wow, what have I started?
Way to go. You said penis.
Let's see his phone to say it louder.
Say it louder for the bitches in
Hey,
the back.
put it up to the microphone.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a woman? I wasn't expecting that.
Penis.
Why is it so...
Yeah, why is it so...
Sexual?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely sexual.
So apparently you went to a different site.
Penis. Center. My mom actually, she quoted that the other day. I don't remember what we were talking about, but she was just like, oh, what is it? What was that? Nipple. Nipple. And I was like, no, it's I'm all, the word is nipple. Yeah, I'm all, the word they're trying to guess is nipple. It's center. Center.
Okay.
It was,
All right, so headphones. So what was the deal?
did you want these? Oh, I'm sorry, but Esther was going to have headphones tonight.
I was going to until my husband decided that he can't trust me with his headphones.
What happened the last time you had them?
Yeah.
So apparently I did not treat them well enough because he's like, he doesn't trust me to have them. And I'm like, okay. I'm over here raising your firstborn child, but you don't
But I can't
trust
take headphones
me to
out of the
take care
house.
headphones? I don't get it. Dave, can you shed some man light on this perhaps?
Well, now that you've put it that way,
Time out.
I can totally agree.
I don't want Dave
Agree
to
with
ever...
what? Are you agreeing
With
with
him.
it, Dave? I'm gonna jump over this table like a fucking spider monkey.
I don't want Dave to ever shed man light on situations. I'm sorry, Dave.
Dave, don't shed man light.
I think you're great. Well, that wasn't a bottle.
Right.
Luckily, because I spilled some earlier. Fuck,
Clench your legs next time.
Yeah,
I'm just so loose.
it's awada.
It's,
But,
Canala.
Rosie,
so-
say it.
Nicaragua.
Minaragua.
Thank you. See
Nicaragua.
if I had headphones. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, there's only one person. Should we call him?
No, don't.
Let's phone a friend.
I'm just over here talking shit. It's whatever. I'm over it. I'm gonna get my own fucking headphones. That's for sure.
Right.
I was gonna say,
$200 headphones.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some $200 headphones for show.
are his $100 ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you get the model up from his.
Yeah.
I can't use them.
And then I'm gonna help
And say-
treat mine.
And he'll be like,
Oh, I'm such a bitch.
You know what we do? We pack all this up and let her take it home. And look what I went shopping for.
you're gonna be like, I'm downstairs. I'll be downstairs making beats in my beat lab.
When I was being mad at him earlier and talking to Rosie, I called him a poser with all his shit downstairs.
Wow.
I feel like I feel like Poser is hands down to this day one of the best burns. Oh, fuck. I know that hurt. Are you okay?
Yeah, but I think my glasses hurt more than I do.
Yeah.
It's okay, good thing they're already messed up. You guys, I just hit my face. Dave, did you guys hear that on the speaker?
Oh, yeah, we heard it.
I was laughing too hard. Instant karma, God, dude.
Right.
And look at my face. It's oily against.
I guess Tim does listen.
Man, fucking still. No, I'm just kidding. It's oily. My glasses are now.
Now you have to redo your makeup and everything.
No, luckily
You're gonna have a black eye.
Right here. Is it really red right here?
It looks red and I can't see for shit with my glasses off.
Dave, is it really red right here?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Great. Just fuck me.
Wait till you explain that one.
All right, listen. I'm so sorry.
Now he has to listen just to prove that.
You know what it was? It was me. I was over here. I was like,
Yeah.
I fucking pushed the table underneath your face.
I'm positive she moved it on you.
Oh my god, no. What is my deal?
Mm-hmm.
I need to take a drink.
Yes, let's take a moment,
I
shall
know. Can you might need to finish that beer just to be comfortable in a
I even
minute.
told Rosie at the beginning that I wasn't even going to drink it too much. Because
Girl, I'm gonna get you high later. Don't you worry. you and your face. you and your face.
Well, she just knocked herself out, so.
Holy fuck! No, I'm
Well,
impressed.
the good news
You know what?
is-
I know she could take a hit now.
Right?
Well,
So this is not the first time she's been hit by a table.
the cool thing is that, like, even though it may be, like, ugly right now, like, my skin's just really sensitive and it will go away. God, let me take a looky poo.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, can I take a picture? But is that rude?
We need to put that on Instagram.
Oh, it is red. Pobrecita, look at me.
Look at your glasses imprinted on your face.
Fuck you, Rosie. This is the most I heard you laugh ever during the podcast.
Poor Rosa, she can't even catch her breath. We're gonna have to put her in the other room or something.
Fucking hit so hard. It's hard.
I just, like, went full force. Like, nothing held me back. Like, you've heard of, like, knee slappers.
I give you props, all or nothing, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it
God.
right. None of this half-ass shit.
God, it better go away before I go home.
I'm trying to get drunker quicker, so I
Right.
just figured, fuck it.
Who's gonna
just-
pay for that chunk of the table you broke?
Man, you guys need to fix a few things around here anyways.
Holy fuck, I'm uncomfortable. Like, I don't think I've ever been this uncomfortable from laughter.
My belly hurts.
My neck hurts. My throat, yeah.
The back of my head is funny. I mean, not because I hit it. I didn't hit the back of my head. It was just, it was my cheek.
You're right.
I wore my glasses, my spectacles tonight, so, like, if
It was so bad that, yeah. But they're feeling it.
that was ridiculous, and I'm like,
I wish I could play it back for you.
this is why we need to be recording, like, on camera.
Like, my wife is sweating to death.
She took off her
She
sweater.
removed her sweater because of the amount of laughter that's involved in this.
Holy fuck. I'm so sorry for the listeners that just have to listen to fucking 10 minutes of laughter.
Right?
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna count when
Yeah,
I'm
so-
like, listening to this later and see how long it took you, bitch.
I got 4 minutes here.
That's it.
No, 4 minutes before she apologized.
Yeah,
Or checked on her.
You know, hey, are you okay? No.
Hey, right off top, I was like, I know that hurt. I'm so sorry.
I think the best part about it though was that I went out laughing. So like,
It'd be real awkward if you were crying and we were all laughing. Yeah.
It was bizarre because it didn't really phase her.
She literally, she shook that shit off. Yeah.
You know, like the little kid that gets hurt and then looks around?
I swear to God, you guys seen that video where this broad on the bus, she spits in the driver's face and he fucking uppercuts her from hell. I mean, her fucking feet go up. You know what I mean? It lays her down. And she pops back up like a fucking Jack in the Box. All right, it was insane. In fact, can we pull that up just for visual? We don't need noise on it, but for sure,
Well,
visually.
we can replay the noise of her hitting the table.
oh
Yeah,
my
we
God,
can just-
Can you keep that? Oh my God.
That was insane.
That was so crazy. I'm definitely looking forward to listening to this podcast more.
Damn
than
you,
ever now.
Tim. See what you've done?
Got her all hyped up, and now she got marked up.
I thought I was over it.
Yeah, definitely
She's
not.
gonna be thinking about this for a month now. She's just
Every
like,
time she
hope not.
sees it, she's going to think of Tim in the headphones.
Man, fuck that. Let me see this one more time.
Alright, I think I found it. There's a
Can we-
6-minute video and a minute and a half.
Can we-
video.
it's
we get
welted
a-
where your glasses hit.
Can we get a close-up of just your cheeks so we can put it on the site?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that.
No, Dave.
Look at you can see
pores
too
are
your
way
mark
too
right
big,
here
yeah.
on the inside of your nose and under the bottom frame.
Oh,
On that side.
Yep.
a little bit.
No, Dave. That's
I know I told you
not
already, but I
happening
do really love your pop socket. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex throwing up rainbow.
today. Yes.
It's pretty badass.
I can blur out the top part.
Holy fuck! I can't believe how hard we just laughed.
See, my skin is not prepared
My
for
ears-
I'm
Ears.
amazed that none of you pissed yourselves.
My ears are hot as
I almost
shit.
did.
I peed earlier, so luckily.
I peed in some bushes.
You did the other day, though.
I know, that's why I said that.
But who hasn't?
Esther does it regularly, though.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes even when we're at a home, and she's just like,
At her home.
yeah. She's just like, no, we're in the yard. It's fine.
Okay, wait. Okay,
That's
so
usually what
speaking of
happens when you
this-
go to Celeste's house because you're not allowed to use the bathroom there.
Oh,
No.
motherfucker.
So I told the girls, I think because they came over for Monday night dinner, but Dave, I get to tell you and everybody else now. So we went to go pick up Christmas lights this weekend, right, on Saturday. And so we get up there, or Tim gets up on the ladder, and then he's like, oh no, we can't do this because there's like a metal grate going over our gutters, so that way like leaves and the such don't go in there. But then it prevents us from putting those little clippy things that you use for the lights.
Your lights.
Yeah.
Right? So we're like, fuck. But while Tim's up there on the ladder, he gets like a nice view of our yard, right?
Which her yard is nice.
Yeah, it's a nice yard. Okay,
Yeah,
like,
it's
Yeah,
got-
I didn't see it. It was dark.
yeah, it's a nice yard, right? And it's like kind of like in the ghetto, and so like for the most part, you know, it's like fine because I don't like have, you know, shenanigans, and you know, so it's not a big deal. Whatever what goes on around my neighborhood.
This is a long story.
Oh, believe me, it's worth the build-up.
Okay.
Like, a lot of times Esther tells a story, and then we get to the end, and I'm just like, that's it? That was the end of
Yeah.
the story. And she's
That's
like,
what
well, yeah, no,
I'm
that's
concerned.
I feel pressure now for this to be like
But-
really the shit.
it. But it's about to be the shit.
We need a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Okay, so
So he's on the roof
I
looking
just want
down.
to give the listeners like a kind of like
A little backstory,
yeah,
a little,
backstory.
giving a little information about the setting so they can
Yeah.
kind of picture this in
Well,
their
the
mind. I
problem
got you,
is
girl.
we had 10 minutes of laughing, so now we have to speed it up.
We need to get the fuck going.
Yeah, come on, can we get this one?
If only you hadn't smashed your face into the table.
Yeah, then we'd have time for the whole story.
Where would we
but now
be
we
now?
don't. He's on the roof,
Long story
looking
short,
around.
somebody shit in my yard, Dave.
You don't know who?
I have no idea who
It's
shit
just
in my
some
yard.
transient
In the
roaming
backyard?
the streets.
No, the front yard.
Okay.
Somebody shit in the front yard. Like there's like a nice little hedge that provides privacy. And somebody totally took a human shit
Make
in
a
my yard,
fact check.
and it was
Transient.
intense.
I want to
It
make
was
sure I use
really,
that
like,
word right.
disgusting. Like, and so Tim's like, Esther, tell me why somebody took a shit in our yard. And I'm like, wait,
From his
What?
aerial view.
Right.
up on top of the ladder.
And-
He's all Falcon to 1.
hone in on this.
There's shit in the yard.
Yeah, so I
And-
told him that that's my karma for pissing in people's yard all the time. To be fair, I've never shit in somebody's yard. Like, that's just what I won't do, but I've definitely taken quite a few pisses everywhere.
Also,
Now, I thought the story was going, he went on the roof, you took the ladder away.
No.
he didn't get all the way up onto the roof.
See, now I built this story up and Dave wasn't even satisfied.
I'm sorry that you're not satisfied with
He
human
didn't think it was
defecation
that
on
funny.
another
Like, yeah, that was
person's
like a
yard.
big deal that somebody shit in my yard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, here, it's a normal occurrence.
I mean, I don't shit in people's yards here. I'm not. It's
Not
not like I
you.
shit in
Dave,
the
has
field.
anybody ever
We've
shit
come-
in
all
your yard?
me.
We've come to work with,
Oh, that's true.
and had it.
There's been shit in the car wash area.
I mean, that's like a nice, cozy area to shit with
No,
nobody
it's
watching.
not.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, nobody's back there.
It's just rude.
It is
Yeah.
rude.
It's super rude. And you know what? We let people in to have coffee, even though that they definitely, you know,
shouldn't.
we try not to. Yeah, we try not to be like hella rude or anything like
Yeah.
that. If they're coming in and doing something real quick, all right,
Yeah.
and then they roll. But realistically, you know, this is a place of business. We offer free things. They take the things, and
I wanted
hopefully
to
they
make
just
free
go.
popcorn tonight, but instead I paid $1 for a Snickers.
that's not a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing the
I'm
problem.
kind of sad that I'm kind of
Oh, I'm
like
so
maybe
sorry.
I should have did the popcorn.
Real quick though, just to cut back, I called the shit that you were referring to a
Transient.
transient. That was inappropriate, I think.
Why? What is a transient?
Well, I
Transient
was
is like someone that goes from town to town type of thing.
which is what I thought, kind of like a nomad.
You were thinking of a homeless.
Yeah, I guess that's a better word for it. But I always thought that people referred to transients or to homeless people as transients.
Well, because
they're roamers,
They're
right?
roamers, yeah.
But this here, thank you, fact checker wife Rosita. It says lasting only for a short time or impermanent, which could refer to their placement. So it's not far off. But as far as a noun form of it, that was adjective, by the way. It's a person who is staying or working in a place for only a short time. And I took more so like, staying as in like living, which again, I guess you could live anywhere or whatever. So it did work, but it didn't work. I'm not fully satisfied with the way I utilized that word.
This Grammar Minute brought to you by Victoria Beer.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
And I'm coming down from that laughter,
You're right.
I think so is my face.
I'm
actually.
impressed. I got to say I'm impressed that you didn't lose your breath.
You could put a bandage over your face right there and look like Nelly.
I'll be like Nelly.
When he wore the bandage for like 6 years.
Oh, come on. You're used to it. I'm sure you got a ton of touch-up in your purse.
I don't, Dave. Actually, I was just wondering what kind of makeup I should buy because I don't really buy too much makeup. All the makeup that I have is like cheap.
It was the doorknob. It was the
No,
one.
it's okay. I'll rock this fucking black eye. No big deal. It'll be gone by Christmas.
Yeah.
No big deal.
And if anyone asks, you just blame it on him.
I'll be like, you know what? I got what I needed for Christmas.
Tim said, these are my headphones.
My headphones.
And I can't trust you with them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're just kidding, everybody. Don't freak out.
Yeah, there's no domestic violence going on.
Believe me, if there was, it would really be the three of us.
around.
It would be the three of us on teaming up on him.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably the truth.
On Mondays, we are pretty ruthless most of the time.
Yeah, well.
And thrice fold.
Thrice.
I'm waiting.
Or in Triforce, if you will.
I'm awaiting a phone call from him. Please come. Please come.
Back up.
I need something.
Tim doesn't know how to reach out for help. Check on your Latina husbands.
How are they doing?
Right.
They are not okay.
Bring them a what is that? The weighted blanket. Bring them a weighted blanket, some hot cocoa.
He knew what he was signing up for.
I thought I could change her.
That's so good. So she's a young colt now. But
Well, we've heard about being ridden hard and put away wet. So
Wait, what?
I'm not entirely sure what that phrase means.
that's a horse thing.
Is
A
it
horse thing?
Yeah.
horse?
Horse.
Not a
Not a
horse.
whore.
Not a whore thing?
No, horse.
Not a whore
I
thing.
mean, I feel like it fits either category.
That could be either.
Yeah, I
actually.
suppose
at this
so.
point,
Yeah.
It could be both.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah.
That's a good play. I'm going to use that. That's a nice play on words.
I like it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You'll never know what I'm referring to.
Well, in the end, it'll always be her.
No, not our Esther. Who, me?
Because I flooded my eyes.
Just don't hit your head again.
Please don't do any quick
Yeah.
movements.
And I threw my head back a minute ago. I'm like, what's behind?
I was already looking. I was like, okay, wait.
She's just getting beat
Careful.
up today. I'm so sorry.
Whatever.
So you were feverishly scratching at your notepad earlier. What do you got in there?
Who the fuck cares? After
Yeah, I
that?
throw that shit away, right?
That fucking 10 minutes of laughter, right?
Whoa.
How am I going to top that? There's no way. I mean, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Fuck. You know what, though? What I do want to say, and I don't want to, I don't know. I will say this. We're taking a left turn here. Because I'm going to get a little bit upset, maybe.
Not you.
We're not sure. But,
Did you say upset?
upset.
Upset.
Well, not like, I mean,
angry upset?
Yeah, not
or
like-
emotionally sad?
not like crazy, but it's just like, it was mildly frustrating.
Okay.
Okay.
So I went to Lucky's the other day, and I took Ezekiel with me. We had the boys on Sunday.
Your favorite Luckies?
Yeah, my favorite Lucky's were that
one's
bitch who
that?
called me old, and the guy who is
Pokemon
really concerned.
creeper.
Yeah, is really concerned about my lesbian relationship.
The one that's
He keeps inviting me out to the city, by the way. He's like, oh, yeah, we got to get a group together, and we can all go to the city and Pokemon and battle and raid and this and that. And I
Let's
was like,
meet there on parade day.
yeah, he's like, I keep trying to get a group, but nobody's with it. I was like, you're fucking a little bit weird. That's why. You're a little bit weird.
Or a lot.
He's like one of the burglars off Home Alone. He always wears the fingerless gloves. Did we talk about this already? Okay, anyways. I mean, I know we talked about him already, but that's a whole other story. That's a whole other story, though.
Okay, so we were upset.
So I'm at Lucky's. I got, Ezekiel with me, and we're heading in, and I can see this guy that is possibly also a transient of sorts. I'm not sure of his circumstances, okay? But he looks a little rough. And we walk up. I'm assuming that he sees that I'm with a child and is going to just, bypass. Turns out, no. I am now more of a target, I guess, because I'm slowed down by this child. You know what I mean? I've got him on my hand. Yeah. So, we're holding hands, walking through the parking lot. He spotted me from a distance. I also spotted him, obviously.
From a distance. Oh.
But two other people saw him. I mean, he saw them also, and no questions asked. So I was just like, all right, I'm just going to go to the cart. It'll be no big deal. Throw the kid in there. And as I'm, pulling the cart out of the area, the section or whatever, where they fucking stack them all.
Boom, there he is.
He pops up. I was just like, oh, hey. And, he's just like,
this guy?
He's like, you got a couple dollars, this and that. Just the regular thing. It's not a big deal. I get it. It's fucking tough. And I can't even fathom. I've only been briefly without a home for a very short period of time, and that was ages ago. And it just, I get it, fuck, he looks like he is exhausted. And again, I don't know what the circumstances are. I have no fucking idea. I'm just making assumptions. So they tell me a couple dollars. I was like, I literally have no physical cash on me. I don't go to the store with cash usually, or anywhere. And unless I turn in all my change from
Come
my
on,
credit.
lady.
She explains all this to him too. I wasn't even there, but I can imagine telling him
oh no,
I literally don't come to the store with any cash on me.
Well, that's the thing.
Him your whole fucking gift instead of just being like, no, sorry.
Can I Venmo you?
No. And that's the thing.
Rosie?
Well, that's the thing is I didn't even waste any time. I was like, dude, I don't have cash. I was just like, I was like,
Rosie looks skeptical.
well, I had the baby with me, and we were going for breakfast stuff to bring back for Rosa to cook. So I was just like, I'm all, no.
The guy says I take PayPal.
Right. You know what I mean? And that's what I was waiting for. But
I have Square.
He's all, but I'm gonna need you to pay the extra that is gonna come out of the account
give me the-
when you put it in your account.
$40
And 25 cents or whatever.
And-
Yeah, the 10%.
I need the 3%. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, dude.
You know
I don't
why
have
he
cash.
needed the money? He just shit in someone's yard down the street.
It was probably your house.
Yeah, he needed just toilet paper.
He's all, it's been a rough morning. Yeah. They didn't have the proper trees.
Yeah. The bush wasn't as soft as I thought.
Fuck. There was no toilet paper around that area, by the way.
I would hope not. You
Yeah,
know, just keep it
just
on a reel.
What do you
Yeah,
do?
in the bush.
Just walk away smelling like shit? How do you wipe yourself? What do you do?
Maybe he drug his butt across your lawn.
Possibly. I'm going to say right now, I hope I don't ever have to feel, or know
Yeah.
that struggle.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's always, wilderness camping. That's a
It
possibility.
was a
for that.
blustery day. There were leaves around.
I want to plant poison ivy right there now. And be like,
Do it.
"Ah."
Fucking do
Hey,
it.
it wouldn't
I
be the
support
first
it.
time.
Go poop.
Yeah.
Go poop.
So we're at the store. We have our
sorry.
shopping cart. We've told the guy to go away.
I'm literally in the stall pulling Ezekiel out of the fucking cart area, and he asked me, and I said, no, I don't have no cash. I'm sorry. And he's like, well, what about when you come out? I was like, I'm not going to have cash then either. I don't know.
I'm not about to pull money out.
Right. You know what I mean? It was just,
Yeah.
I was just like, well, I'm not.
That's a little aggressive.
So right off top, okay?
Yeah.
But I said, but you know what, man? While I'm in there, what do you do you want something to eat? Can I get you something?
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I just was like, you know what, this is, and I usually do that if, unless we're fucking in a rush somewhere or clearly not going into a store,
Yeah.
but since I'm going into a store, I was just like, fuck, let's see what's up. And he said, I guess
This no crack?
maybe some,
Yeah, right?
he's like, can you see about some chicken wings? And I was just like, all right, for sure, I'll check it out, I'll see what they got. I fucking go back there, and on the way to the like deli area, I seen the rotisserie chickens, and I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
I was like, that's
chicken.
fucking way better.
We'll feed him and his homie.
Right. I was like, and that's a fat chicken. Like, that'll last him for sure all day. He's going to eat cool.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see any wings available, so I just carried on.
It was morning time.
It was, and that's the thing
grabbed the
too,
chicken
you know.
and carried on?
So I got the rotisserie chicken, and then Ezekiel was all pumped up. He's like, "Ooh, chicken!" You know. Like, he's like,
I want some.
straight up. So he's all, "Allah, let's get chicken," and I was just like, "All right, sure." I'm all, "This is for that guy, so you want to get this chicken?" He's like, "Yeah, get that one," shouting at me. I was like, "Damn, all right." So we're fucking rolling. You know, I was like, all right, I think we're all done. He tried to get me on some other shit, and I was like, oh, let's trick him and go. I said, wait, we gotta go look over here. Blah blah blah. So we're coming up the other aisle, and there's I walked down there for purpose. There's waters over there, and I am looking at the different waters, and I'm like, is this weird? I felt weird in general. I was like, do I get him a smart water? Does he care about the brand of water? You know what I mean? Like,
I've heard the smart water is not even good for you, though.
I heard that also. It's like
Elijah won't even drink that shit. Like,
I don't think it
he's
tastes
woke
good.
AF, bro.
It tastes weird.
I mean,
You like it?
I don't taste the difference, but maybe it's all the years.
I
that
totally
smoked
taste the
cigarettes, my
difference
mouth
of
is
waters.
growing.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. What was so carry
Right.
on.
But so Ezekiel chose the bottle of water, and we got him a fucking giant one, okay? It was the 48-ounce crystal geyser, all right, from the rivers. Spring, I mean. From the spring.
The river.
From the geyser. Anyways.
Some poor bastard stood over there and waited every 10 minutes.
So we were in there now. So we pay, and I even asked. I said, "Can I get a separate bag so I could put this together?" So he has a fucking bag to carry around, and that's extra money too.
Yeah,
I know
right.
it's nothing. I know it's not a big deal, but
a little
I
bit
went
it
the
is.
extra. I'm going the extra to just. I was just trying to be a good person, and I fucking get all that. I go outside. He's gone. Now we've been in there for 20 minutes. I'm with a fucking kid.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
You expect me to go
You
in there
thought
and
it was
take
gonna
your
be quick?
shit and then just go back and do what I need to do?
Right,
Like,
right.
no,
This wasn't a 2-part
Well, to
trip.
be fair, he has no concept of time.
I guess.
I mean,
but
where the fuck does he have to go
realistically,
to, though?
I bet you he does
Did you have
because
a job to go to?
Kyle and I talked about it the other day. Everybody is allotted a free phone. You know what I mean? Everyone has a phone. I've seen homeless people with phones.
Yes.
Everyone has a fucking phone.
Everybody.
If you don't yet, they're giving them out like fucking gumdrops.
Yeah.
All
My
right?
brother loses them left and right. Like, he gets allotted phones all the time, and
Yeah.
every single one that is given to him, he loses it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's But I mean, and again, don't know if he had one. Didn't see him use it.
But wait,
whatever,
how
whatever.
does the phone playing?
So we get outside. He's nowhere to be found.
Okay.
I could have right then.
Calling him or something?
No. I just was thinking he would be
Time
around the
wise,
fucking
fuck.
store.
Oh, time. Okay, thanks, Dave, for bringing that
Yeah,
up.
I know, you hit your head.
Fuck you, too. Fuck you and fuck Rosie. So much. You trying to kick it later? Like,
Yes, I'm so sorry.
I only say that because I saw Rosa put her jacket back on, so she must be cold again. So I'm just, if we make her laugh, she'll be hot.
We will make you better, I promise. This one's for you.
So this guy is nowhere to be found.
I'm
And now
sorry.
you have a chicken. You have a bag full of chicken.
I have 2 chickens because Ezekiel made me get another chicken.
Now, realistically, it's not like it's going to waste.
No. I mean, either way. And I even thought about it. For a split second, I was like, well, I don't fucking see him.
Yeah.
And I know he asked for things, but
Now,
where
did
the
you-
fuck are you?
Yeah.
Did you drive around looking for him?
Fuck that.
I fucking pushed the cart around. I went a little bit one way just
You
to see.
did.
Yeah. And then I fucking walked over past the
Did you end
UPS
up finding
store,
him?
found him. And I gave him, I was like, hey, like, I'm fucking here. I have your shit.
Fucking guy.
Did you say something?
He better have been
he
like,
comes
oh my
over.
God, thank you so much. It's
No.
so nice of you.
You would hope that things like that
That's
happen.
not chicken
No.
wings.
Like a
That's
fucking
it.
movie or something.
What happened?
Okay?
He was like,
He was
oh.
upset that I didn't get chicken wings. Not like it's not like he went crazy and snarled or anything.
definitely wasn't grateful.
But he literally looked at me. He goes, "I don't mean to be stingy, but how much was the chicken wings?" Or I was just like, "Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, dude." I was just like, "Oh."
Like, bitch, it's 7 in the morning. There's no chicken wings.
I was just like, honestly, I just thought that this would last you longer, like,
told him?
yeah, and because at first I wanted to be like, I'll fucking take the chicken back, like that's
Yeah.
totally fine. You haven't touched it yet.
I'm
I
over here
eat
with
it.
my baby. You got me strolling around this stupid ass parking lot looking
Right.
for your janky ass. and you want to talk about I don't want to be stingy.
Yeah.
The fuck? You're acting stingy AF, yo.
I was just fucking dumbfounded. I have not had that experience. You know what I mean? I've had people be blunt honest and be like, no, I'd rather have the money. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a whole different thing.
Whatever.
But
I feel it. I need to get high sometimes too.
Right, I mean, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, at least they're honest about it,
Yeah.
and if you don't have it, they're like, nah, I don't want your fucking food, or whatever the fuck you have, you know what I mean, but this guy wanted food. I was like, at least it's not like I came back with a fucking beef or fucking, you know what I mean? Like shrimp. I said, oh, you wanted chicken, but this was on sale.
Like there's chicken wings in there. There's
Yes,
two of them.
it's a whole chicken.
Two chicken wings in there, and you're over here focusing on what you don't got.
And you got some drumsticks on that bitch.
You got some
You got breast meat, thighs.
Right.
You have all the things.
No fork.
Fuck that.
You don't need a fork.
You don't need a fork for a rotisserie chicken.
that shit apart.
Yeah.
You know, I always feel like a beast when I'm shredding chicken. Like I'll boil a chicken and then I'll shred it up, and I'm like.
So do you enjoy? I've seen you do that actually.
Oh, I love
now
it.
that I recall.
Yes.
When she started doing that face and that
Yes.
noise, I was like, I've literally heard that.
Getting the aggression.
It's
Yeah.
literally a thing.
But you're into that, like not into it, like sexually.
I'm into
but,
it.
Oh, she's into it.
But I mean, not sexually.
Not
So,
sexually.
he ate the chicken?
I'm so sorry. I just figured the craziness was done and said, so we were done there. But yeah, so he kind of like nodded after I said, oh, I just, I was like, honestly, I didn't see it, and this looked like it was gonna, this was gonna last you longer. And he's just like, all right, and fucking walked away. I was just like, all right, cool.
You should have said, hey, can I get my water out?
What the fuck? I know. And so he walks off. I take the kid to the car, load our shit up, and we fucking come back, or we drive around, and he's there over in the corner eating that motherfucking chicken. All right?
Right, like
Because
it's breakfast.
it's still chicken. I still got him what he asked for. It's not like I got him some weird ass thing, a can of tuna or some bullshit.
Can opener.
You know what I mean?
You know what's funny is she told me this story when she got home, and the first thing that popped in my mind was Scary Movie when he's like, I said $1, bitch.
Well, and that's funny because I was waiting for I don't like corn dogs.
I hate rotisserie chicken.
And what you saw was not him eating. He was over there cutting into strips. I said, strips, bitch.
He was only eating the wings.
Yeah.
He was just like, bitch, I only like wings. But I don't know. I will say for sure, like, I also don't, for the record, I don't like to make it like a big deal if I do things like that, because I feel like people do that for clout,
Yeah.
and I'm not looking for that.
Somewhere though was that somebody was like stop like it was during Thanksgiving time. They were like stop recording yourself handing food out to these.
Nobody
homeless
gives
people.
a fuck. Do
Because
it for
not
you.
only that, but you're putting these people's lowest point on camera for your glorification.
Yeah.
That's hella out of pocket.
Yeah.
Do it because it needs to be done, right? Not for whatever comes along with it. And I dig that for sure.
I know, things
Well,
that...
I think that bump knocked some sense into you.
See, I wouldn't get too smart yet, okay? Because I still got a lot left.
If we hit you again, will you go back to
we gotta realign her
Right.
fucking brain. But,
You're gonna get home like, who the fuck is this?
I straight up threw my head onto the table. What the fuck? What were we even talking about beforehand?
we don't even know, and we're not gonna know until it fucking comes out, but goddamn.
It was damn Tim and his headphones.
Damn Tim and your damn head.
Her memory is going now, you guys.
Ooh.
She loves this shit.
How many roses do you see?
I wouldn't even say...
Opened up a beer because it was so
Because of how the experience made her feel. She was like, oh, I gotta start drinking.
Right.
beer after that.
That's like the cigarette after sex feeling.
Yes.
It was like, wow,
she's
that
scarred
laughter.
for life, so I better drink something so I don't remember how bad it was.
That laughter brought me to drink.
Yeah.
Well, so I just need to calm down.
You're right.
After that.
But I will say.
Still, when I go home, you guys, Tim's gonna ask me what happened.
Oh, it's visibly raised, Esther.
Okay, let's see if he'll ask me though. Let's bet. Let's make a bet.
I mean, if you wear your glasses just like that, it's covered. He won't even notice.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he loved me, he would.
If only he had X-ray vision
So-
through your glasses.
Follow up for tomorrow.
We're gonna need a report back
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah.
He didn't even notice. He didn't even notice my new bruise.
Where'd you get that karaoke?
That's funny. Did I tell you
You
that,
did.
Esther? Okay, I was like, oh, well, that's super weird that
Yeah.
you would pick karaoke.
He could just, it's like all over me.
I
lose
almost
karaoke.
sense that she karaoke's with like an ant.
You're all,
I see an ant in Brentwood.
No,
You guys remember Call Me Now for Miss Cleo?
that bitch got sued.
I miss that bitch. She got sued?
Yeah, how come she didn't see that coming?
I bet you she was fake Jamaican. Right?
Man.
I don't know exactly. Obviously, I don't know.
Then what? Can we get a fact check?
But I think it was sued because she was making false claims, right?
Well, obviously.
Well, I mean-
people
Go
were
around telling
betting
people
the house
they're gonna
on.
marry, people, or win the lottery or whatever the fuck she was telling people, and it'd be okay. Like,
Yeah.
call me now for your free
For your
reading.
free reading. Oh, fuck, I missed
Were you
that.
guys 5 when that came out?
Whatever.
Older?
I know. You know what? People that are probably listening to this now aren't gonna
They're like,
get that.
"Who's Miss
Who's
Cleo?"
Yeah. Oh, you know what
That's
that
why I
makes me
thought
think
you
of?
guys were young.
Is ironically there's what do you call that? A medium or a what did she call herself? Miss Cleo.
Yeah,
She was a
Yeah, medium.
She would just be called a medium.
Fortune teller thing.
I think that's the word I'm going for, but there is a medium or fortune teller named Hermana Celeste, and it's just funny to me. Like one of my good friends, actually we've talked about her on here before, Lizzie. Her mom would always hear it on the radio, and she's like, I swear, when we first started kicking it up, she's like, I swear, I always think of, every time you come over, I think of Hermana Celeste, like and I was like, what? I had no idea, like I didn't know what the fuck that was. I
Right.
was just like, what? Hermana? I don't even, at the time, I was way worse with Spanish then. Imagine.
Yeah, I can just imagine.
15 years ago,
Yeah.
almost.
Half your life.
Yeah,
You're
can you
about
fucking
30
believe it?
years
It's
old.
real. It's real. You're next, bitch.
Are you gonna do a dirty 30, or are you gonna do
She's married.
I have a lot of
a married dirty 30? But you
No.
could also do a nerdy 30. Can you do a nerdy 30?
girl.
and I'll
I could do a nerdy 30 for real. We should do that.
Yeah, do a
She
nerdy
can do
30.
That's my
she
shit.
can do an anxiety 30.
Whatever. That's not the truest thing ever.
Prozac, anyone?
Let's not put our flaws on our birthday. How about that?
Well, the big thing with the birthday issue.
You're next, yes?
I'm the first,
And then you?
and then
Yeah,
Esther.
her, yeah.
And then she's the baby.
She's the baby.
She just barely freaking.
She's barely
became of
29.
age.
29?
you cradle robber, you.
You know what's weird
She
is
always has been.
I've almost always been. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
almost always dated younger. Like almost always.
It's not that weird. It sounds like you have a type.
Yeah.
I would say that it's just
Peter, you
it's just
might
a me
wanna...
thing. But no, what? No, that's too far. But I just want to say that this comes from a long line of cradle robbers, okay? As my mother is definitely a cradle robber as well, a cougar or whatever the term is. And then grandma, believe it or not, our
Grandma?
Saint Big Grandma, she was out
No,
there.
we can't hear this.
Okay.
You know, Rosie's mom and dad are like quite a
Oh, yeah.
difference in age.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
pretty hot.
true.
My dad's a big time cradle robber.
Big
there.
time cradle.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's
And they
typical.
share the
Isn't that
same-
a typical Latina thing?
And they share the same
Latino
birthday.
thing?
Yeah, it is pretty common, especially, older.
Older
Like if they were
man.
married and like sold away by the time they were 13, they were probably garbage.
Whoa.
That got super
When did you get married?
super aggressive. She's all
When
16.
did I get married? No, I'm garbage, Dave. I got married at like when did I get married at?
22?
Yeah, maybe 22 or 23.
I'm guessing because I
Oh, so you've
wasn't
been
there.
married for a long time.
I've been married for like.
Did you say you're garbage?
Yeah,
She's
because I
garbage.
waited till later to get married. I wasn't 13.
Oh,
when
I
got
wasn't
married.
saying it then. I was just asking.
But
Oh.
she said it. Let her say what she wants.
Yeah.
My therapist says I should stop talking bad about myself.
Well, now you need to talk to your therapist about violently hitting yourself.
Yeah, well. I was thinking about enrolling in anger management classes. Seriously.
But for real, later we'll have a talk.
Yeah, I've thought about
Like, I
that
have
for
the phone number.
a long time.
But
What's life without a little anger, though, right?
Right?
you need it. You need it in life.
Keep it spicy.
Yeah. If you, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that was kind of nice.
So nice.
Yeah, that was nice. But I feel like I know people that are like just super docile and never angry, and I feel like that's insane. Like well, maybe they're not docile. I wouldn't say that. I guess they're in their anger comes out, but in happiness form, and it's fucking sometimes way too much, right?
The gigglies.
Yeah, but just constant. Like, I used to know this chick in junior high, and she was aggressively, crazily happy all the time. Like, of course, straight A students and all the likes, you know, but just fucking, just uber, super duper, phantasmo, crazy happy all the time. To the point where one time she got so aggressively happy that she, like, yanked me back, and I fell to the ground and fucked up my arm hella bad.
She was just like way too excited, or what?
Yeah, I played a joke on the whole group. I said I was, it was mainly for her, but I was like, nah, I'm quitting the softball team. I was like, I'm gonna start being a cheerleader and this and that. And it was like fucking super obviously extreme. You know what I mean? Like, that was not my style at all.
Yeah.
And she was like dumbfounded, but I used to be really good at keeping a straight face, you know, and so I sold the fuck out of it.
So
I was
see,
like,
you always knew you were going to be a lesbian.
because of the softball?
Isn't that what they always say?
They do always say that. That is true. That's a thing
It's
that
either
they
that
say.
or you become a gym teacher.
Well, I guess I'm glad I went the lesbian route.
That's funny.
There's a saying, those who can't teach, or those who can't do, teach.
Yes.
Those who can't teach gym.
Yes.
I thought they'd become police officers.
That's better.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
going to leave a mark. And then we wonder why you get pulled over.
Not all the time. Although we were reminiscing. Rosa and I just drove to... we went out to my dad's for his birthday on
Yes.
Saturday. And we headed in the general direction of Fresno. And on our way through there, we had to pass Tracy. And it's funny because one night...
And how's she doing,
How's she doing?
Tracy?
Yeah. That nice lady of yours.
I'm sorry. I was like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Forgive me. We've been not
drinking.
drinking.
So she's been
literally thinking tonight
dry-
that we have been doing so good about not mentioning things.
Oh, no, but it doesn't matter.
does.
It's not like I'm saying where I'm from or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But either way, I was still thinking that like we've been doing a really good job of like
not naming
Yeah,
names.
since the
or-
last time that you gave me all the extra work by
To edit
naming
everything out.
every fucking thing.
I did that one on purpose, Dave.
Yeah, I know you did. You
Every now and then
you
I would
preceded
be like-
with, here's some extra work for Dave. City, 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 city.
All the towns we live and work in. First and last names of people.
building that we are currently in right now.
Social security numbers, phone numbers,
All the shit.
credit reports.
But credit reports. But we're heading down, coming through Tracy so we were driving that way not too long ago, and made us reminisce on a time where we drove through there, and we were like, fuck, the moon looks insane right now, right? So we lost our shit. We were like, let's pull over. This is too crazy. We can't be trying to take pictures and drive. It's not a good view. All this bullshit. Plus dangerous a little bit, whatever.
A little bit.
So we fucking pull over. And I mean, I'm not fully pulled. I pull off into a side road, which is in Tracy. It's out in the fucking, it's not like we're in a fucking residential or some bullshit. And so I pull off to the side road, and it's not like there's a lot of heavy traffic through there either, because it's late at night. With the time that I'm referring to, it was fucking like 9 o'clock or something. We left late to go to my dad's one time. And so,
Yeah, there's nothing out there.
yeah,
But cows.
So it's just like we fucking pull over, and I'm thinking we're good. I've got the fucking blinker on to the right, and we're just taking pictures of the fucking moon. And this car rolls up behind us. I can't see that it's a cop car. Okay, I'm one of those people. I'm like, is that a cop? I don't know.
We're dead.
It just looked like and even worse, it was an SUV. It wasn't like I don't think. At least I don't think it looked like an SUV
Yeah, I think
in
it's
the
on
rear
the
view.
road now. So.
So I I start to inch forward a little bit, like it's just a regular person. I kind of got nervous. I was like, this is some fucking weirdo.
Yeah, we're dead.
Maybe thinking that we're in trouble or like, we're stuck because whatever. And they just assume that they need to help us, which is, I get that. Good Samaritan, great for you. So I just fucking pull forward like 5-10 feet. Well, the car fucking also pulls forward. And I'm starting to get more and more nervous. Well, they fucking, they're shining lights. I even waved them off. I went like this.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, no, we don't need help. Like, go.
We're just taking pictures.
Yeah. And come to find out, they're motherfucking cops. They fucking come walking up, on either side with their flashlights. All right. And I was just like, what the and then that's when I realized, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh fuck. Okay, these are cops. Well, they come up and they're fucking shining the lights. They're asking questions. We roll down the windows. They're asking questions. And I was just like, honestly, what did I say? I think I gave them like...
You told them that you were calling your dad for directions or something.
Yeah, and it's late. It's just, it was a terrible lie. It was a terrible lie, and that's the thing is, I'm not good at lying. You know what I mean? Like,
Why didn't you just say you pulled over and took a picture?
Because it seems super stoner. And I was just like, they're gonna know. And then what's worse is that, like, there was visible weed out, so I was just like, fuck, it doesn't matter anyways, but whatever. It's not like it wasn't, it's just... I don't know. I kind of
Your anxiety level right now is at a 10.
I'm super anxious even right now, just feeling the feelings that I felt then.
About it all over again.
Yeah.
Back those
I swear.
Too? Like, oh, have you guys been smoking?
Yeah, because it smelled like weed heavily. Like, it was like pouring, the smell was pouring out. They got contact high.
Snozberries do taste like snozberries.
They fucking got contact high, alright? They're like, no, for real, you guys haven't been smoking? I was like... Several days ago. No, I'm just kidding. But I was like, no.
We've been here ever since.
We've been stuck in neutral, man. I can't shift.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We've been creeping forward every couple hours.
Yeah.
We're almost out of gas, so it's getting pretty risky. But so like they're fucking, they literally shined right at my little jar or whatever. I was just like, fuck. Well, that's awkward, like, I was like, I don't know what to say now, but it's not like I had, any other paraphernalia, it's not, a matter of, I was just like, I'm not worried about that amount. Anyways, but at the moment, of course, I was worried, obviously. So I fucking tell him some bullshit about trying to find direction, I was just like, oh, I don't know from here where to go. Because I am horrible with directions, so in my mind, it seemed like the perfect fit. They don't know that I'm a fucking moron with directions, though. You know what I mean? They don't know the backstory. Like, this girl couldn't fucking find her ass from her elbow, like, she doesn't know anything. But...
Yeah, they even called her out, too. They're just like, well, this road doesn't even take you over there.
Yeah.
No way they told you?
Well, because I was like, well, I just pulled...
Road, like, this is the main road that we need to be on, and we're like... kind of deep.
We're taking a full right and like 500 feet in. You know what I mean? Not like 10 feet just to pull off to the side of the road, but like 500 feet down this road. And so I get it, but it's like, man, I just wanted to get off of the road. And I even said that. I was like, I just wanted to get fully off of the road and out of people's way so that, and I didn't want to be close to the turn because what if somebody fucking came around that turn and rear-ended me? So I feel like I sold it okay, and then we caught a fucking lucky break, okay?
They got a call.
No. The guy's like, I know you. I think he asked for our IDs. They asked for our IDs.
No, the best part I thought was, because the main guy that was talking to you, I could hear him. He said your name on the radio. And then the guy that was shining the light on my side, like, I'm pretty sure my window was up or something.
Because
and then he tapped on the window, and he's just like, don't I know you?
That's what it was.
So what's your name? And I'm, like, thinking to myself, like, he said her name. Like, I know he knows it.
Yeah. Because I think they did take our IDs, though, didn't they? Yeah. Because that's the natural, of course, the order of things. They almost always just take your ID right off top. But yeah, it turns out that I did know that guy from like high school. Yeah, like I mean, I honestly in the moment I couldn't remember how I knew him. But it was like we mildly had a thing. Like nothing ever made it anywhere.
Oh, like a thing.
Yeah, like it was like early high school, so it was like just texting stuff.
Well, it wasn't enough to remember you.
I guess. Well, I will say for sure, like I cut things off, and I was just like, I'm all, well, because I didn't know him. Well, no. It was like again, this was like a setup through a friend, so it was real
Yeah,
weird.
that's how you get down? Like
What?
a setup through a friend? Because if that's the case, I got a friend too.
I have a wife.
That's me.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
But somehow, and then next thing you know, we're trying to name. I'm all maybe. He's all, didn't we go to high school together and this and that? And I was like, yeah. I was like, he's like, didn't you hang out with or near the quad and all this bullshit? I was just like, I'm all, oh well. Sometimes I kind of hung out everywhere, which is facts. Like from everywhere, from this point on, like everything I said was truthful. But I was just like, how the fuck do I know this guy? I couldn't figure it out. And then it wasn't until I think we were leaving. Or they let us go.
Yeah.
They were just like, all right, well.
You guys are dumb shit.
Yeah. He was just like, all right, well, go ahead and figure out your map or whatever the fuck. And then I even told them, I admitted it. I was like, honestly, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, we actually pulled over to take pictures of the moon, and it sounded too lame to fucking say that.
You told them that?
Yeah, because
Afterwards?
I copped to it. Oh,
Yeah.
copped to it.
And he said, you know what, you should have stuck with the original story.
It's just like, you know what, I believe it more when I thought you were just dumb directionally. But now I know that you are high. Let's go to jail. But yeah, no. That ended up, again, I can't say for sure that was what gave us the okay pass, but I feel like that was probably it. Like, I was just like, fuck, thank God. Again, it's not like I was worried about the weed that I had. It wasn't like it was fucking, I'm not carrying fucking ounces and pounds and bullshit.
Good thing you didn't check the truck, huh?
Right. That's where all the coke's at.
Right. Yeah.
Psych.
Oh, man.
Dummies.
My mom and I had this fun conversation this morning. Was it this morning?
Yeah.
No, it was last night.
Oh, it was last night?
Yeah, we fucking...
You told me this morning.
I don't remember. Yeah, I told you this morning. We were talking about... Because my mom has recently given up smoking and drinking, which is, like, super awesome. Congratulations. That's super dope. Like,
Hand clap. Yeah.
nice. And again, I know my mom's gonna listen to this, so I don't want to add any pressure. Like,
No,
not that
let's
there
not.
is pressure. It's not like anyone's gonna be disappointed. That's a huge feat. I think that's fucking insane. I know how hard it is to quit smoking because I've done it, and I know how hard it is to quit drinking because I've minimized. So but
Well.
yeah, some nights I just drink the regular amount that makes up for the difference of the times that I don't drink at all.
I now drink light beer.
I know people that do that and think that's better. You just have to drink twice as much to get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
And you get fuller quicker, I think. But whatever.
There's more pee.
There's a lot more pee because it's like light.
It's a lot more lawns, right?
It's close.
Yeah,
It's closer to water, so it runs right through.
Basically, they just need to leave it out in like the garage and let it become room temperature, and then drink that.
As we've learned,
Yeah,
yes,
totally.
it absorbs.
But
So wait, what were you and your mom talking about? I feel like we didn't get to the bottom
we were
of that.
La
discussing.
cocaine.
So she was finishing. So she was explaining that it is difficult, but it's easier because she quit the drinking, which doesn't allow for the smoking.
Now?
No, I know that's misleading the way I set this up. But she's all, sometimes I still get real anxious, which
Because she does coke now?
no. But I understand completely because I do coke. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's work on our listening skills.
But she was describing, she was like, I get this like kind of anxiousness around 10:30 or 11, and it's just, she's like, I don't know why I get it and this and that. I was like, ooh. I was like, I feel that. I was like, I get that sometimes. And she was like, and it's weird. It's like just this anxious feeling. And I was like, yeah, like, like a bump of coke or something. And she was just like, yeah, just like that. We fucking didn't skip a beat, I swear. She was just like, yeah, just like that. And she's just like, it's almost just, she's like, that feeling of anxiousness. I was like, except for the coke is better because at least then you know where that anxiousness is coming
Where
from.
that anxiety is coming from. It's like, name that anxiety.
Dehydration, stress,
Lack of sleep.
bills,
Marital problems.
babies,
Oh god.
slamming your face on the table.
Fuck.
Here we go. What are you doing?
Oh shit! Slamming my face on the
I'm
table.
kicking my ass.
You haven't seen Liar Liar?
Okay, yeah, I have, but not like that.
Oh man, he has to come up with a reason to get an extended recess or a break from the courtroom action that they're going through because he can't fucking find his bearings. He can't figure out.
Doing it.
He beats
So he's
himself
like,
up.
I need a bathroom break, and he fucking cuts to the bathroom, and he hurts himself when he's zipping up he accidentally zipped himself a little bit, and he's like, "Howie," or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? He doesn't zip himself.
No.
He fucking hits his head on the wall.
Just like me.
Yes, but on the wall.
On the wall.
We both hit our head.
You hit the side. He was a full forehead. Although I feel the cheek would be worse,
Did
like
he
you
get
got.
a mark? Because I don't think he got a mark like I got a mark.
Well, he beat the fuck out of himself after that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So he
tempted
did-
to
he
beat the
did
fuck
get
out of myself,
marks.
too.
Yeah, he smashed his head in the toilet.
At least choose the other cheek.
Right.
Jesus.
That hurt.
That's because you probably hit your other bruise.
Yeah.
That was fucking harsh.
I don't want to play anymore.
All right, well, take us out.
So,
Enough violence for today.
that being said, tip your waitresses and try the veal.